Good morning, Fit Fam. How we doing? Happy Monday, March 23rd, I believe it is. Today's workout is quite simple, and I'm sure that you guys are starting to get the hang of things, of how these are set up. So instead of me taking you through what the whole workout looks like, I'll just post what it looks like, and I'm just going to show you each exercise right away. Instead of making this video too long for you guys, we'll keep it short and sweet today, all right? So let's do it. The first exercise in your warm-up is what we call a single leg hip thrust. The way I'm going to get you guys to do that is you're going to be on your back, you're going to give a hug to one of your knees, and then you're going to plant this other heel down into the ground. I want you to push that heel down into the ground to get your hips up as high off the floor as you can. Pause for just a 2 count, relax down, and we're doing that 10 times on each leg. We're gonna do a push-up into a down dog for this one. I want you to get your fingers pointing straight, elbows pointing back like a good push-up. You can start this one from the toes or from the knees. That part doesn't matter. You're just gonna come down, do a good push-up, and then reach your hips into the air as you're trying to get your nose towards your toes to get that stretch on your lats and the backside of your legs as well. We'll come back down to a push-up. And you can simply rotate in and out of these. Take your time. Spend a couple extra seconds in the downward dog if you need to, if that feels good. And then we'll go from there. Okay, jumping jacks. For the jumping jacks, I'm not going to demonstrate. You guys know what that looks like. But another option, if you hate jumping jacks for some reason, and if you have a skipping rope, go ahead and do 50 single unders. Or if you're ambitious and you want to work on double unders, try 30 double unders instead. So that's the jumping jacks. For your step-ups, you can grab yourself a chair or find yourself a staircase, a stool, anything that's not going to fall apart on you when you step up onto it. And pretty simple for your step-ups, we're just looking for both feet coming up and both feet coming down. That would be one step up. See if you can alternate legs so that you don't start with the same leg each time. To make this one harder, you can definitely grab yourself some dumbbells if you have dumbbells. Or you can just change the height of the chair or the step that you're going onto to make it harder or easier. Okay, for your dips, you're gonna find yourself a couch or a chair, something, a flat surface to get your hands onto. And there's a few different levels, a few different progressions that we could talk about here. The easiest one is we're gonna bring your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. You're gonna do dips by reaching your elbows back and pushing down into the couch. Obviously, with your feet being this close into you, you're gonna get a little bit of help. That's why it's the easiest version. The harder version, put your feet straight out on the floor. And if you still want an extra challenge, you can put your feet up onto a chair and do your dips there. If the dips really aggravate your shoulder, you can substitute it with a push-up, and push-ups would be a fine substitute for the dips. Next, we've got single leg lowering, which is going to look very similar to a dead bug, for example. It's a similar kind of a core exercise. You're going to start on your back with both your feet straight up into the air so that you can get your low back down to the ground. And then with one leg, quite simple, exactly what it sounds like, we're going to lower it down and raise it back up. Lower down and raise it back up. I'll go for 10 in a row and then I'll switch. To make this one slightly easier, you can grab a towel, wrap it around that up leg just to keep it sturdy, make it a little bit easier to work with that other leg. And finally, we have the alternating Superman, working the entire back side of the body. What this one looks like, you're going to be flat on your stomach, hands out in front of you, and this is going to almost look like you're swimming. So one hand and the opposite leg are going to move, and then we're just going to alternate. For this one, it says 30 to 40 seconds, so choose a time frame that is challenging for you, yet doable, and that'll be the starting point for you. Okay, crew, that is your workout of the day. Happy Monday. Win the Monday, win the week. I would love to track with you and see how you guys are doing, so post these workouts to the Facebook group so I can see what's going on, or Instagram stories. Would love you guys to spread the word. OK Fitness is now online. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. Also, Zoom calls or Facebook chats. I want to track with you guys, hear how you're doing, talk with you guys throughout the week. So let's get those set up. Want to hear from you guys. Have a good one.